Megan Fuentes. I'm the administrative assistant for Writer's Atelier, and I'm going to show you how I made my very own Perennial writing planner with some tips about how you can make one for yourself. So this is my planner. I have a yellow, debatably lime green, but I'm pretty sure it's yellow Moleskine that I got as a holiday present from my friend Keith. Hi Keith. And let's take a look inside. So these obviously didn't come with it. This is a Moleskine, but these doodles didn't come with it. I painted them there. You know, you have the return to, there's my name, all that jazz. I highly recommend customizing your planner and painting in it and doing whatever creative things you want to do, especially if you're going to be housing all of your creative projects into it like I do. Another painting, and here we have the table of contents. I love having a table of contents in my notebooks. The first thing I do whenever I get a notebook, if it's not already done, I number all of the pages specifically for that purpose. So this is our table of contents. I'll take you through everything we have here. And the very first thing I have are my vision statements and my mission statements for my fiction work and my freelancing work. And those are what I always refer back to when I'm starting a new project or when I'm thinking about picking up a job or anything like that. So some things are going to be a little bit personal, so I've taken them out and I've put a sticky note on there to replace it. But there are some things I've kept in for the video, like this, my big 3 to-do list. You can pause the video at any time if you need to read through anything I've written. But this is my big 3 things that I'm trying to get done, and I don't let anything else tempt me into working on it until these 3 things are done, and then I pick another big 3 things. These are my courses to take. I live in the Orlando area, so these are all courses in my area that are happening around the date of this video. I've broken them up into categories, so I know if I've been to a lot of freelancing or a lot of traditional publishing or self-publishing courses this month, then maybe next month I need to work on the other areas. I'm not currently taking any freelancing jobs right now, so the services I offer are on hiatus. You'll notice that I use a lot, and I mean a lot of Post-it notes in my planner setup, and that's because I really like having the ability to change things out whenever things happen that definitely require my editing, and that way I can use this notebook over and over and over and over again, and it's always going to work for me. I never have to say, oh well, now this whole process doesn't work, so I got to scrap it. It's always going to work for me. Potential pen names you can see here. I also have a lot of fun and creative pages in here, just fun quotes and things. My financial goals and milestones obviously is a little personal, and this is my vision board, which you can pause the video if you want to read all of the little quotes here. My printer only prints in black and white, so you have colorful stickers to make up for it. This is what I live by. This is my daily and weekly writing schedule. So to get the big 3 to-do lists done, I write down what I'm going to accomplish, just like at least one thing that I'm going to do to further one of those 3 goals every day. Again, post it so I can change it out every week, and notes I write to myself here. The master schedule. I left this in as just a little bonus tip that things can go horribly, horribly wrong, but that doesn't mean that you need to panic. You can just rip all the Post-its off and start all over again, because as you can see from here, one thing is checked off and the rest are 3 X's. So no matter, I'm just gonna change my goals. I now know what I can and can't accomplish in a day. I know exactly how long 24 hours is, and I can adjust my whole setup accordingly. So that is definitely a thing I will be doing in the coming weeks before too long into February. This is my NaNoWriMo Planner. So you don't have to do this, and I'm sure many people don't, but I base my writing draft schedule off of NaNoWriMo. So every one of my NaNoWriMo projects is basically the next project I have in a queue of projects that I've gotten together, and that way I know I'm hitting all of them. So the current project that I'm working on now, which is Earhart and Noonan's Last Grand Adventure, that was actually 2017's NaNoWriMo that I'm revising now. In 2018 is when we're filming this. 2019, I'm so sorry. This is my short story planner. So I love writing short stories. That was my first love, was writing short stories, because I didn't have the attention span to write anything else. So I like to continue to be writing those, and I keep them out here. This is where I plan them. I have a ton of ideas, and I have so many, in fact, that if I put them all here, I would get them overwhelmed. So I just keep them on my Google Keep, and I add and subtract as necessary. And then after here, it is a world of possibilities. My notebook is blank. I intentionally did not try to use up every single page because I wanted to give myself space to grow, and I wanted to give myself a space. If my vision board ends up being a little outdated and I accomplish some of the things on there, or I no longer agree with some of the sentiments around there, I can start a new one. I can make more to-do lists. I can make new routines and schedules to better adjust my life as it changes as I grow older. I did not, however, intend to have too short of a table of contents to accompany that. So if there's another tip that I can give you really quickly, please make sure you have at least 2 pages set aside for your table of contents, because I don't know what I'm gonna do when I run out of room. And that is my Perennial writing planner, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.